Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Today we're going to be going over some really good camp locations for resources and a really good spot to use for maybe a second base. So as always, if you find anything helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right into it. Alright, so for our first base, we have it just west of Vault 76, kind of down here near the river. You're going to want to be near this Black Mountain Ordnance Works, kind of near the intersection of the road. When you do get over here, you're going to look for this little beat down kind of orange looking truck. When you get over here, you want to go straight this way. You're going to have your first junk pile. You can actually put a little camp here, and like I said, nothing too crazy, but you can maybe use it as like a second base just for resources. You can put an extractor there. I have a fusion generator, and I was able to fit 3 water purifiers in here. And I'm pretty much getting purified water, and I'm getting junk. And you can lock all these, do whatever you want with that. You can sell your purified water in your main camp, collect it just for yourself, whatever the case may be. Next up, we have a location just east of Vault 76, so pretty beginner friendly if you want to just start out, try to get some good resources beginning in the game. You have, this guy put his base here, so it's a good example. It isn't the best setup, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little out there, kind of spammy, but he's got the right idea. You can farm copper and steel here. So he has one generator, not generator, he has one extractor going, and it's actually unlocked. He's got that going, and he's probably got the other one for his steel over here. He's got turrets, so not a bad setup. But yeah, he's got steel over here, copper over there, and you can pretty much set up here, your area here. It's a really good spot actually, for a lookout if you want like a good view, and it's a relatively safe area. He has his just kind of dangling in the air, but as you can see, it's pretty flat. All this area is pretty flat, so you have a good amount of room for whatever you want. If you want to expand, there isn't water here, so unfortunately you won't be able to get any purified water. But like I said, for a second base, just for resources, it's a really good spot for copper and steel. Okay, so now we have a location in the Toxic Valley, just south of Crater. You want to walk away just a little bit, and when you do get here, right here on the map, you really have 3 locations for resources, but more realistically 2. Your first one is going to be a lead deposit, so you can put an extractor here and get lead. Everybody needs lead for literally everything important, so definitely recommend that. You go over here, kind of how this guy has his set up. Really, it's just like a resource location, not really a main base, so he has the right idea. You can throw a tent down here, keep some stuff here. He has water wells, you can put whatever you want. Like I said, mainly the extractor over there, and if you go over here, you have another junk pile, and you can put an extractor on top of that. He's locked his. Unfortunately, I can get into it because I do have the skill level, but point is you can get junk here, you can get lead up there, and also if you are a bloodied build like I am, you can go just over here to this little, you can't quite reach over here, but if you do want to go here, you can get some rads there. Drink some of the water, you'll get some rads. So like I said, if you're a bloodied build, good for you. If not, just try to avoid that whole area. Okay, so for the next area, you're going to be just down from Foundation, and if you discovered Vault 96, you're going to be a little bit to the right. So kind of right here where I have my marker. It's a little hard to find, but you're basically going to be here up on the northwest part of this little kind of rocky formation over here. So when you do get here, I'll turn my light on. This is what it should look like. It has kind of like a little arch over here. Kind of reminds me of Ark. You played that game before. But it's got, a nice little area over here. Pretty good, unique spot to build on. Maybe for a little bit more advanced builders, it's a little might be a little bit hard to build here and fit everything in. But you can throw your camp down here. You can get a lead deposit mine. So you can throw an extractor on that, get some more lead. And then if you go over here, let me see if I don't take too much damage falling, if I don't die. Alright, so yeah, if you go down here, and you go just in here, you kind of have a small cave. And if you look right here, guess what we got? An acid deposit. Trying to get burnt. But it's a nice spot, you know. If you don't want to use it for, you know, the lead deposit up there or this acid deposit, you can actually, you know, just cover that with foundations and you have your own little cave base. You know, that's actually a nice spot. It's not bad at all. You know, it's actually a pretty nice spot for a cave base. So you might want to even do that, you know, not even for the resources, just literally for the actual cave itself, which is actually really nice now that I think of it. You know, you're pretty much protected, so you just have to defend the outside. So like I said, in another little unique spot that I haven't really seen a whole lot of people build in, but definitely try it if you're interested. Alright, and for the next area, we're in the Cranberry Bog, which is one of my personal favorite areas to live in. A lot of people don't like it because of the nukes that are being launched here, but I personally like it. You'll get the occasional Scorch Beast, you can kill it pretty easily if you have a good build going. Here it is on the map, just a few steps away from Watoga Shopping Plaza, literally right here. And here you have two locations. You have, you know, all your activities you can do over there, and over here, if you look, you have a copper deposit just right here. And if you go this way just a little bit, where is it? There it is. You have an iron deposit. And for iron, that actually produces steel. So you have two relatively close. You can throw a generator, two extractors down there, lock them up, and you can use this as a main base if you want, or like I said, just a resource base. You know, get some good resources going. You're not really too close to water, so you can't really get, you know, any water purifiers. You have it over here, but it, you know, it obviously won't reach your base. So you unfortunately can't do that. But like I said, it is good for like a second base for resources, for copper and steel. So with that last location, we're now at the end of the video. If you found anything helpful, again, I just want to say appreciate all the new subscribers. And if you found anything helpful, as always, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.